Hi, I'm Colleen.
And I'm Caitlin. Welcome to our CrafterNoon adventures. Today's craft is called Teabags and Cookies Pouch. It looks like this over here, so you can get a tea bag. You're gonna need a piece of cardstock that is 8.5 by 12 inches. So I had a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. It has nothing on the back, and I just cut it down to 8.5 by 12. You're gonna need a ruler. If you have a scoring tool or something like that, just a metal tip, you're gonna need that. A piece of ribbon and a pair of scissors, and that's it. It's more of an origami type project. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna need to make your score lines. I've already made mine, but I'll show you where I started. So you're gonna need to make a score line parallel to the 8.5 side at 1 1/4, 2.5, 5 inches, 7 inches, 9.5, and 10 3/4. And then parallel to the 12-inch side, you're gonna need to make a 2.5 score line and a 6-inch score line. Once you're done with that, you're gonna see 2.5-inch squares. So they're right about here. And you will see a score line through them, but you can just ignore that. And you're gonna cut those out. So I'm gonna follow those score lines I've already made. And just cut along there. All right, so we've got one. And now you're gonna do that on the other sides. All 4 corners should be cut out basically. All right, so now you should have all 4 sides cut out. And then you're going to, I want this to be the outside because I have nothing on the inside. So I'm going to flip it over. And what you're going to do is fold in the 4 corners into the center. So I gotta take a look here and fold that in. Try not to rip. It is pretty hard paper, but try not to rip anything. We're gonna fold in the short sides like this. And you should feel your score lines at this point helping you. That's why we made them in the first place. You're gonna fold that as best you can. If you made your triangles a little too long, you can kind of go back and fix them a bit. All right, and then I'm gonna use a tool just to press it down. We want those lines to be pretty defined since we're not using any kind of glue. It's all just going to be held together with a ribbon. All right, then I'm going to flip it over and you should find the next score line and you're going to fold in the long sides. You should just be able to feel the score line working for you. And I had to look for that one. And just fold them all the way over. Then you're going to fold back the top edge. So there's another score line here. Fold that in. Find that on the other side. Fold that one in. Should be pretty easy with your score lines. Now you can see our shape coming together. So the tops should match, should line up, just like this. And the next thing you're going to need to do is punch holes. And if you have any kind of cookies that you want to put in between, you'd put your bag in between there, fold it up, and you're going to tie a ribbon around that and it'll hold it in place. You've got 2 pockets here, one in the front for a note and one in the back for tea or whatever else you could fit in those little origami pockets. So I usually flip this over, definitely make sure that they're even here. And I look at the middle of the triangle and I try to go a little to the side. Of course, this is just eyeballing, so it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. I've got one on this side. And one on the other side of that triangle. I try to go in the middle of the top fold and press really hard. It's pretty thick cardstock. Now you've got your ribbon. I used a light green because there's a little bit of a light green design in between the leaves. This might be the tricky part because my ribbon's pretty thick, but if you fold it in half and just push it through, pull it out the other side here and weave it back. I'm not putting anything in the center since I don't have anything, but I will add our little tea bag. Show you what it looks like. So this is super cute. You could put this on a table for a party. It's a little tea party gift that people can take home with them. And I'm gonna tie a little bow. So this will keep the top together. So just pull as tight as you can without ripping the cardstock, obviously. Tie your little bow. Pull. And you can decide, you know, how far you want to pull it. Do you want a little bit to hang down, to frame the piece? I think that's pretty good. And then you stick your tea bag in here. And you've got yourself a super easy little origami tent that you can give to people at parties. We hope you enjoyed today's craft. Most projects we demonstrate can be made in under an hour and require a few basic tools or supplies.
Have questions or suggestions for future videos? Use the comment section below and we'll add it to our list. Thanks for watching, and remember the Makerspace mantra.
The only limit is your imagination.